Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here with me today because we are about to embark on an incredible journey. Today we're going on a trip to Japan. This country is a fascinating blend of ancient traditions and cutting-edge technology, and I can't wait to show you all the amazing things it has to offer. It's a really special place to me. Every time I visit, I discover something new and wonderful. Whether it's the serene beauty of a traditional garden or the bustling energy of a modern city, Japan never fails to captivate me. From busy Tokyo to peaceful Kyoto temples, Japan mixes modern and old stuff perfectly. In Tokyo, you'll find towering skyscrapers and neon lights, while Kyoto offers a glimpse into Japan's rich history with its ancient temples and beautiful gardens. And get this, Japanese food is amazing. The cuisine here is diverse and delicious, with something to suit every palate. From sushi and sashimi to ramen and tempura, the flavors are incredible. So many flavors and textures, you'll want to eat it all the time. Each dish is a work of art, carefully prepared and beautifully presented. And don't even get me started on the street food, it's out of this world. But before we explore the food and sights, let's talk about something super important: Japanese manners. Understanding and respecting local customs is crucial when visiting any country, and Japan is no exception. Knowing the local customs can make your trip awesome, and in Japan, being polite and respectful is key. For example, bowing is a common way to greet people, and it's important to show respect by doing it correctly. Also, remember to take off your shoes when entering someone's home or certain traditional establishments. Here are the most important do's and don'ts to help you fit in and not look like a tourist. Do be punctual, as being on time is highly valued in Japanese culture. Don't speak loudly in public places, as it's considered rude. Do try to learn a few basic phrases in Japanese. It will go a long way in showing your respect for the local culture. Get ready for an amazing time in Japan. With its unique blend of tradition and modernity, delicious food and warm hospitality, Japan is a destination like no other. So pack your bags, brush up on your manners, and let's dive into this incredible adventure together. First things first, bowing. In Japan, bowing is like shaking hands. You'll see it everywhere. There are different bows for different times. A quick head nod and waist bend is good for everyday hellos, but for a more serious bow, like meeting someone important or saying sorry, bend deeper from your hips and hold it longer. Just be respectful. Don't worry about being perfect. Just try your best. Bowing shows you're trying to understand their customs, and Japanese people really like that. So remember to bow. Okay, this might seem weird at first, taking off your shoes inside homes, temples, and some restaurants. But in Japan, this is a deeply ingrained cultural practice that goes beyond, just a quirky habit. It's a sign of respect and a way to maintain cleanliness in spaces that are considered sacred or special. When you step into a Japanese home, you'll often find a small area called a genkan near the entrance. This is where you remove your shoes before stepping onto the main floor. The genkan is usually a little lower than the rest of the house, symbolizing the transition from the outside world to the inner sanctum of the home. It's about respect and cleanliness. The Japanese believe that the outside world is dirty and should not be brought into the clean, sacred spaces of their homes, temples, and even some restaurants. This practice helps to keep these places clean and free from the dirt and grime of the outside world. They see these places as special and want to keep them clean. It's a way of showing respect for the space and the people who inhabit it. By removing your shoes, you're acknowledging that this is a place that deserves to be kept clean and respected. Plus, it's comfy to walk in socks or slippers, right? Many people find it more comfortable to walk around in socks or slippers rather than in shoes. It gives a sense of coziness and relaxation, making you feel more at home. There's usually a spot called a genkan near the door to take off your shoes. The genkan is an important part of Japanese architecture and culture. It's a small area where you can sit down and remove your shoes before entering the main part of the house. They often have slippers for guests. When you visit a Japanese home, you'll often find a pair of slippers waiting for you at the genkan. This is a sign of hospitality and a way to make you feel welcome. But don't wear slippers on tatami mats. Those are for bare feet. Tatami mats are a traditional type of flooring in Japan, and they are usually kept very clean. It's considered disrespectful to wear slippers on them, so make sure to walk on them with bare feet or socks. And in public restrooms, change into the toilet slippers. In many Japanese homes and some public places, you'll find a special pair of slippers just for the restroom. This helps to keep the rest of the house clean and free from any germs that might be in the restroom. It's a small thing that shows respect. By following these customs, you're showing that you respect the culture and the people who live there. It's a simple gesture, but it means a lot. You'll notice how quiet Japan is, especially on trains and buses. It's nice. People read, work, or just relax quietly. Imagine a peaceful train ride after a long day instead of loud noises. It's calming. Talking loudly on the phone or with friends on trains and buses is rude. So enjoy the quiet. If you need to take a call, be quiet and whisper to your friends. It helps make a peaceful atmosphere. Here's another way to show respect. Use two hands when giving or receiving things, especially money and gifts. It shows you care. When you use both hands, it means you're paying attention and you value the moment. So whether you're buying souvenirs, paying at a restaurant, or getting a business card, use two hands. It's polite and helps you connect with people. And when you get a business card, look at it before putting it away carefully. Let's talk about onsen, or hot springs. These natural hot springs are scattered all over Japan and are cherished for their therapeutic properties. They offer a unique way to relax and rejuvenate, surrounded by nature's beauty. They're not just for relaxing, they're a big part of Japanese culture. Onsens have been used for centuries, and they hold a special place in the hearts of the Japanese people. Visiting an onsen is like stepping into a serene world where time slows down. Here's what to do. First, you'll be naked. Yes, you heard that right. In traditional onsens, swimsuits are not allowed. This might feel strange at first, but it's an essential part of the experience. Don't worry, it's totally normal and not weird. Everyone is in the same boat and it quickly becomes second nature. The idea is to strip away all pretenses and just be yourself. Japanese people believe being naked makes everyone equal. It's a way to connect with others on a more personal level without the barriers of clothing. This fosters a sense of community and mutual respect. Before getting in the hot spring, wash yourself really well. This is crucial. Onsens are communal, and cleanliness is paramount. You'll find washing stations equipped with stools, showers, and soap. Onsen are for cleaning your body and mind. The act of washing before entering the hot spring is almost ritualistic. It's a moment to cleanse away the stress and worries of daily life. There are showers and stools, so take your time. Make sure to rinse off all soap and shampoo before entering the onsen. This ensures the water remains pure and enjoyable for everyone. Once you're clean, get in the hot water, so relaxing. The warm water soothes your muscles and calms your mind. It's a perfect way to unwind and enjoy the natural surroundings, but no splashing or diving. Onsens are places of tranquility. Respect the peaceful atmosphere and the other guests who are there to relax. And if you have tattoos, check with the onsen first. Some traditional onsens have rules about tattoos due to their association with certain groups. However, many modern onsens are becoming more accepting. Always ask ahead to avoid any issues. Let's talk about chopsticks. Using them right is important in Japan. Even if you're good with chopsticks, there are some things not to do. Never stick your chopsticks straight up in your rice bowl. It's like a funeral thing. Also, don't pass food from your chopsticks to someone else's. Use the other end of your chopsticks to serve food or ask for a separate plate. When you're not using your chopsticks, put them on the chopstick rest or next to your plate. I love street food, but in Japan it's different. Even though there are amazing food stalls and stores with snacks, eating while walking isn't polite. Japan is very clean and orderly, so walking and eating can seem messy. Find a bench, an eating area, or finish your food before walking. This goes for drinks too. People don't usually walk and drink. They like to enjoy their food and drinks slowly. Remember being quiet on trains. Being quiet is important in other places too, like museums, temples, and even streets. Japanese people like peace and quiet, so be quiet and look around at the beautiful things. Pointing is rude in Japan. It seems aggressive. Instead of pointing with your finger, use your open hand to show someone something. It's much more polite. If you're not sure about something, just ask. This might surprise you. You don't tip in Japan. It can even seem rude. Japanese people think good service is normal. not something to get extra money for. They're proud of their work, so just pay the regular price. But if you stay at a traditional Japanese inn called a ryukan, a small gift for the staff is a nice gesture. So, there you go, 10 important do's and don'ts for Japan. Being respectful of their culture makes a big difference. Now you're ready to explore Japan the right way. Which tip surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips.